Keeping up with technology is hard. There's too much information to keep track of. It's time for a simple and straightforward approach. It's time for IT Insights.
A big differentiator for HPE in the Azure Stack space is the ability for customers to pay as they consume, both from the hardware and software perspective. So today I'm lucky enough to be joined by Don Randall, and I wanted to talk to Don about HPE GreenLake Flex Capacity. Can you go into detail about exactly what it is and what it allows customers to do?
It is now HPE GreenLake Flex Capacity. It's been called for the past 6 years Flexible Capacity. So we've got some experience doing this. We inaugurated it 7 years ago, 8 years ago, and hundreds of customers globally. And so what Flex Capacity does is it is a pay-as-you-go model for on-premises IT. So customers choose their technology, bring it in with no upfront payments, and we get a pay-per-use model going. We meter the capacity that they use through some technology we bought when we acquired Cloud Cruiser. But the really interesting thing for our customers is the flexibility it gives them. So we provide extra capacity, servers, storage, networking, software before they use it. And we track that and monitor that and always stay ahead of what they're using. So it takes the worry out of, gee, I really don't know if I can support this next project.
Right, so it gives customers room to grow if they need it. Okay, great. So there's been some recent announcements around HPE GreenLake, especially new press release coming out this week. So can you talk a little bit about what that announcement is and what it means for Azure Stack?
Yeah, it's pretty exciting. We've gone from infrastructure on site to the cloud. So we announced GreenLake Hybrid Cloud this week. And as you'd imagine, hybrid means something that could be on-premises, something that could be in the public cloud. So it's a real venture into the public cloud business for us for the first time. It's a managed public cloud. So we have cloud management services with a lot of technology, a lot of automation that we use to help people get the most out of their public cloud or private cloud usage. And as it relates to Azure Stack, the first instance of a really true hybrid cloud is the Microsoft Azure platform. So as you use Azure services in the public cloud, as you extend those on premises with Azure Stack, using the ProLiant from Microsoft Azure Stack, obviously, we provide the consumption component of that for on premises. And if a customer desires, we can manage the whole thing for them. So take care of their operations and their day-to-day worries, leaving them free to focus on their business.
Okay, that's great. Okay, last question, Don. So tell me a little bit about what HPE is doing differently to manage clouds.
Sure. So people think of managed services as kind of the old style, really labor-intensive, almost outsourcing experience, and that's not what we're after. We're after something that leaves customers in control and makes use of extensive automation, scripts and such that we have over 1,000 controls, we call them, to keep track of what users are, how to onboard people, how to make sure security is implemented, and to track whether that's changed. So continuous monitoring of security, of compliance, and of cost in public and private cloud. Because what we find is that clouds get so big so fast that customers lose track of even who's using public cloud services, private cloud services, really don't have a grasp on cost, and typically they're spending way too much. So we bring that under control, and we can help them in the same way with compliance and with other capabilities, so you really get the most out of what your cloud can give you.
Okay, that's great. I'm really excited about these offerings. It gives customers a choice to consume how they'd like to consume.
Yeah, and Azure's the perfect platform because you have a true hybrid cloud, so it really fits with our model, and Microsoft's been such a great partner, so it was a natural for us.
Yeah, that's great. Okay, well, thanks for joining me today.
Yeah.
Thank you.